Hey, Pete here from Decent Reviews. I wanted to talk quickly about one opportunity that I feel the vast majority of Web3 brands are just completely missing out on. It's simple, easy to implement, and has been proven over years at this point to help more people on board into your projects, to get them to action the right things so that they get where they need to be, so that they can see that return on investment and then be a long-time customer or user of whatever it is that your project community, whatever it is. And a lot of people aren't really using it in Web3. Seems like a massive waste of time. It's quite simply, it's email. And for years and years and years, email has been the highest ROI channel. And in Web3, everybody seems to have forgotten about email because they want to use things like Discord or Telegram, which are great for certain things, but there is something about email that just, works so well. Discord can become like a really noisy place, easy to miss messages. Email is that one-to-one relationship that has, in my opinion, in my experience, a better impact than like a Telegram message. The thing as well that you've got to remember is if we want to bring more people from Web 2 to Web 3, a lot of them aren't going to be familiar with things like crypto wallets and Discord servers and Telegram. They're not going to even have access to those apps because they won't have accounts. So email is also going to become a much more important bridge to get people from Web 2 into Web 3 because it will just help educate them through a channel that they're used to, and you use that then onboard them into the channels that are more Web 3 native. So I wanted to quickly go through what people aren't doing and then show you one example of how simple it can be to do it and get some results from it. So like I said, most people aren't even collecting email addresses. And of course that's great because it gives the Web3 CRMs a business model so that you can better segment and talk to different segments of your customers. But, even just collecting email addresses would be great, not just from a newsletter perspective, but from an ongoing marketing perspective, segmentation, continued messaging, promotions, all of that sort of stuff can be easily sent through email. No hassle. There's so many services and tools out there. You can spin this up within 5 minutes, easy. You don't really need to be doing so much through it. You can send out some very simple stuff. So I want to talk about Jericho, Jericho.gg. So I just recently joined the Jericho community, which is, great and all of this. And, they do the typical thing of you get onboarded and you can go through here and then you get the guide on how this all works. And for somebody in the space, this all makes sense, right? You just follow these onboarding links and you go through it all. Easy. But what they also do, which is great, is they send an email out to help you on board once you're approved and to tell you exactly what to do. These emails are nothing fancy. These haven't taken a long time to sort of put together. They are this simple. Hey, person, boom, you're in. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Really simple stuff. That's as simple as email marketing can be for your brand, but a lot of Web3 brands are missing out on this, and it is going to be a massive detriment to that brand because it's another communication channel. Not everybody is going to see every message that you send on Discord. Not everybody's going to see every email that you send. What email open rates are between 20-30% on average. So you're still looking at 70 to 80% of your audience isn't seeing that email. This isn't a replacement for Discord or Telegram or a better alternative. It is simply another channel that is, in one way it is actually better, is going to help bring Web 2 people to Web 3. You don't really need to do much, even a simple welcome sequence, which is email 1, tell them about the project. Email 2, tell them the key thing that you want them to do to be properly onboarded. Tools that everything that you've probably got this set up in your Discord servers to properly welcome people. Just repurpose that. Get a good email service provider. Carry those users over to that ESP once they've signed up. Send those same kind of messages, just slightly reformatted for email through there. You'll get better coverage. You'll land in more people's inbox and in their attention. And you're just covering more of your bases really. So if you're not using email for your Web3 project, I think you're missing out on a huge opportunity, a huge, easy to sort of leverage channel. It just seems ridiculous that you wouldn't be doing it. I'd be interested to hear if you've seen any Web3 projects that are using email really well or that aren't using it and really could, just let us know. I'd be interested to see if we could like sort of delve in and see what they do so well as well. But yeah, and also let me know if you guys use email, or if you think that it is now completely outdated and we should be only using Discord and Telegram, and we'll have a fight about that. All right, I'll see you in a bit.